Hi friends, welcome to TRENDRIDER channel supported by Hindalco. Today we are going to do the technical analysis for Hindalco. Hindalco is an aluminum company, and Hindalco is the ticker name also. And right now you are watching the monthly technical chart of Hindalco. Each candle here represents 1 month, and these are all the technical indicators that I deployed on the stock. And these are all the graphs generated by these technical indicators. And regarding data for technical analysis, we have data since 2000 onwards up to 2017 November 19th. Okay, if you look at the historical price path pattern of the stock had reached its. Yeah, I am going to minimize this one. Okay. Yeah, if you see, the stock had reached its peak price in nearly, yeah, in 96 itself. Oh god, 96 in 96, and that time it was trading at 14. Okay, 1498. Okay, and today the stock is trading at 258. It's so sad actually. Okay, it's literally like 1200 and how much? 1240 rupees difference. Okay, and 96. So far, the stock couldn't cross even. I mean, its previous peak price. So that is a very sad for this stock. Okay, now we will come back to the current position. Here, there is no point in discussing about the stock because you see, if you look at the historical price pattern of the stock, there is a lot of sideways movement. Nothing much to discuss, nothing significant to discuss. That's what I'm saying. Okay, now I can take this particular point at origin. This is a recent starting point for this new high moment. Okay, since 2016 onwards, the stock started moving in the upward direction. It made two new highs so far. This is new high 1, this is new high 2, and right now the stock is in the consolidation phase. Okay, even after seeing all these things, continuously the stock making continuously new highs. Okay, now we will see actually what the stock had given to its investors, how much the stock had given to its investors in 2017 itself. In 2017 January, the stock was trading at 157, and today it is trading at 258. Okay, nearly 100 rupees difference, 100 rupees per share profit the stock had given to its investors in 2017 itself so far. Okay, it's very good. And right now the stock is under the influence of positive super trend mode, and it had already crossed its 20 and 50 day moving average. That's another good. Relative strength of the stock is picking up, and now it is. If you look at the tip of the RSI, it is coming down slowly. Okay, that's okay. And direction strength of the stock is increasing, rising actually, and both the positive and negative directional lines are diverging, creating huge space between them, which is directly proportional to the strength of the stock. And if you look at the stochastics has been, both the lines had been there on top of the 80 line for quite a long period of time. That's okay. And then price volume, okay, volume is changing, it is increasing right now. You just keep focusing on the crosshairs so that you can see the slope, how the slope is increasing, volume slope. And if you look at the momentum is more or less same. Actually, it remains same more or less. Okay, if you look at the, okay, I'm trying to map the momentum with yeah, with the crosshairs, momentum graph with the crosshairs line. And okay, I'm seeing more or less the same. It is not there are no spikes in I mean considerable significant spikes are not there. So balance of power is okay, bullish, and right now it is slightly tilting towards the very side. And elder ray is in sync with the balance of power and showing that the stock is in a bullish phase. Okay, everything is good, but if you look at the historical price path pattern of the stock, most of the time, most of its life, this stock had underwent sideways movement only, and instead of moving in the upward direction, here and there it went up a little bit. Even in 2009 also. See, in February 2009, February 2009 up to January 2011, for nearly 1.5 year. Okay, 2 years. The stock was continuously moving up, and after that again it went down. So the point is, it couldn't. I mean, it so far it couldn't made a significant peak price, which which is greater than its previous peak price. So that sort of thing didn't happen. If you look at the stock in, I mean, right now I'm zooming in. So that is like this. If you look at in across all the years since 1996, whatever is the performance of stock, this is like this. See, in 19 during the starting of the during 96 97, the stock was performing at its peak, and after that it went down. Actually, it is lying on the baseline until recently. Only in 2017 it started moving up a little bit. Started rising in the upward direction, moving in the upward direction a little bit. Frankly, though the stock had given this much, profit, 100 rupees profit per share to its investors, I still think that we need to look at the stock from a we need to wait and watch mode. See, if you look at the momentum, I'm keeping the crosshairs here. This is up to since 96 to 2017 data. Okay, if I keep the crosshair here, actually there is no change in the momentum. More or less, it is same only. The momentum is very low, and on top of that, it is very it's constant, almost constant. See, this is what worries us. Actually, if you look at if you zoom in and look at only the recent part, then you get a different picture altogether. And when you look at the overall big picture, then you look at then you get a different picture altogether. So, so in the case of Hindalco, so this is the thing, and I think we need to wait and watch after this consolidation phase. Right now, anyway, this stock is under the consolidation phase, as I already told you. So after this consolidation phase, depending upon the movement of the stock, if it makes a new high and then continues its journey following its previous historical pattern, then it is we can I can this stock can be considered a long-term investment. Otherwise, we cannot consider this. So I keep this stock in wait and watch mode, but until then you can do short-term trading in the stock. It is quite beneficial also at the moment. But if at all it moves up in the upward direction, it moves in the upward direction. But when it comes to the long-term investment, unless unless the stock makes the next move, it is not possible to from my side, it is not possible for me to consider this particular stock for long-term investment. So I will come back to the stock later after a few days, and then based on the new points, then we will redo the analysis. Okay guys, this is the conclusion for the stock. If you like this analysis, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.